but it's not.
Yeah. Do you ever change the hue of the gel light or anything, just so subtle?
Well, if you change the hue of the gel light and it doesn't match the hue of the actual light, it's going to look really funny.
Just like a tinge?
No, she has a gel on it.
I do. I mean, if you want to make it yellow, what's going to happen is you're going to see an orange light and a yellow light on her and wonder where that's coming from.
Okay.
So you can put a yellow bulb in there if you want to do that. That's what I would recommend.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to go through a little bit of my flow posing. They're going to do something sitting, they're going to do something standing, they're going to do something kneeling, they're going to do something laying down, and then we're going to do something really, really creative. So right now, we just did a sitting shot. Okay, so that was our sitting shot. Now this sitting shot could be totally different. I could have her sit in the middle of the bed. I could have her sit on that corner. But for the demonstration purposes, this was the sitting shot that I chose. And you look beautiful, by the way. How do you feel? Do you feel safe and comfortable? Okay, if there's anything that I'm doing at any point to make you uncomfortable, please communicate that, okay? This is a trust thing, all right? Man, this is especially important for you. They already don't trust you, okay? It's just a fact. So you're going to have to be very, very respectful. And I'm someone who's modeled and has had bad experiences with male photographers. I actually don't shoot with men anymore. So if you're going to work with me and I'm going to help you, I'm going to teach you how to avoid putting models in a situation that I've experienced myself, okay? Don't break the rules. It's not worth it. There's actual blacklists, okay?
Wow. We look.
Yeah, and they look. I looked, okay? And then I found out I should have looked way sooner than I looked.
What website is this?
It's all on Facebook groups and Instagram lists and things.
Everything, it'll say like Las Vegas blacklist.
Yes.
There's one in LA also.
It was really hard for me to get models for this because there's going to be so many men here. It's like a real problem. So be respectful. Talk to them like they're your sister, and you want to take care of them. Yeah. Don't touch them without permission. Just don't. Okay. May I have you stand up? Okay. So now this is kind of a combination. I did something sitting. All right. So now I'm going to have her do something standing. So standing like this is beautiful. But one of my favorites and a big money maker, I'm going to demonstrate it right here. She's going to bring her knee up onto the bed, make sure her other leg's there. She's in heels, so she's going to be up really nice and high. Listen, if she's standing like this, that's comfortable. Doesn't this look so much better?
Yes.
Oh yeah, baby.
This looks so much better.
Oh yeah, come on.
Speaking of the blacklist. Speaking of the blacklist.
So I'm going to have her use her hands, touch her straps, look behind her, play with her hair. I learned this really neat. She needs to point those toes, you guys. That's so important. This is not sexy. You want to always make sure you're seeing that, even when they're in heels. So she's going to work her hands. She's going to look back, thinking, still, triangles. Now, can you guys see this arm when I have it straight over here?
No.
Yeah.
No. How many arms does most people have?
2.
Okay, so does it look a little bit nicer when I shift that
Much.
elbow back?
Yeah.
Right? 'Cause now we can see both. What about when I do this?
Oh, that's, yeah.
Isn't that so much prettier? Listen, if it hurts, you're doing it right.
So I have a question as far as
Absolutely.
people who have, you know,
Chin.
This,
double
I
chin.
have.
Yeah, so as far as, you know, when every time I have somebody like this, they're uncomfortable doing that. So that's why
No, I get it.
on that.
I have a lot of plus size clients. I have a lot of 300-pound plus size clients. Here's the biggest tip I can give you if you're going to shoot larger women, okay? Don't treat them like they're larger women. Treat them like you treat everyone else.
Yeah.
And angles are important. So I might have a larger woman drop down instead and do something more like this and shoot her from up high because you can't see what's under here if you're shooting them from up high. That's why all girls take their selfies like this. That's your fun, creative aerial shot. And let me tell you, when you have that wide angle and you're shooting down like this, you get to see their beautiful face, you can see their hands, you can see the whole shape of their body, their booty in the background, and their shoes, okay? So an aerial shot's really good. Also, always chin forward, right? Chin forward. It should be like a turtle motion. Okay.
Chin forward.
Chin forward. And then never hesitate to tell someone if they are doing this, because a lot of my clients do. Bring their head back. Let them run their fingers around through their hair.
Head back.
Bring their head back. If their chin goes up, their eyes should close. How weird does this look? It's hell weird, okay? There's this thing I learned. I say something different, but I learned something more appropriate that I'm going to now start saying. That pizza face, like they just had a piece of pizza and it's greasy, right? So
Yeah.
how much prettier does that look when they're doing something like that? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Having them count backwards slowly controls them from going, is this right? Is this right? Because models tend to want to move really quickly, especially because they're used to fashion shoots. But in boudoir, you want to emulate something very sensual. 5, 4, 3, 2, once, right? So we're getting them moving. They're using that counting motion is really good. If a model moves too quickly, you will find yourself going click, 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 freaking out because there's no control. And if you have no control, you're gonna have 500 pictures and the clients are not gonna buy from you because you're gonna overwhelm them and make it very hard to decide, right? So we want to choose.
Definitely make sure you let us know if you are doing shutter shots, because that will also go within how fast you move. Because I am a model that will sit and pose. I'll hold it for like 2 seconds. If you ain't getting it, you're gonna get the next one. So I will move like this, especially if I'm in more fashion. But within my boudoir, I can move very slow.
2 seconds is a long time.
Yeah.
To hold this until your back hurts, hell yeah it is.
I'm
Be
sorry,
mindful
just
of
to
that,
get
please.
shots, too.
That is so painful for a model to sit here for 10 minutes while you're trying to get your light right, okay?
She did it earlier.
Yeah.
You were awesome.
Yeah, you know what you want to do? You're going to communicate that. Can you just let me know when you're ready? Okay, 25% effort. Give me 25% effort. So this is no effort. This is 25. This could be 50, but this is 100. Okay?
With the toes, right?
When it gets to the point that it hurts real bad, that's your 100. Do not have them do that unless your camera is up. Okay. The difference, this really interesting study I read, the difference between the new photographers and the experienced photographers, they put these things on their eyes that like measure where they're looking, and it drew lines all over. So a new photographer, lines are all here for men, here, and here, but nothing else in the frame. But for the experienced photographer, it is all over the place. They are checking every single part of their frame. So when you are able to start seeing your work come out where you're not having mistakes, or like a pillow like this in the background, or her foot's like not doing this weird thing here, then you know you're kind of getting there on the professionalism side, okay? So we did sitting. What are we doing next? Standing. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and do that pose. It's kind of a mix of standing and kneeling. I have plywood on my bed, so I'm always like, hey guys, don't do this. It's not gonna feel good. But we don't have that here, so it's gonna be squishy. It's gonna make her a little bit struggle more. It's really squishy. It's not gonna give her the support to lengthen her body. She's a professional model though, so she's got that. Your regular clients will need that, okay? So don't hesitate to get a piece of plywood on top underneath the blankets, all right? Standing for you.
You want it from this
Need
angle, right?
water. Yes. Okay, now that she's here, I can still see that I have light in a pretty good place.
You want water?
Yes, please. I love you. Thank you.
Will you hold this one?
I'm gonna move my light.
I'm
I want to
videotaping.
shoot on the shadow side of this frame, so I'm gonna put it in your guys' face this time. Sorry. We're gonna pretend we have a lamp over here. Okay, go ahead and look that way for me, because I am gonna take that picture from over. Okay, perfect. I'm actually gonna bring this up here. The higher you bring this, the better the cheekbones will look, you guys. Now, keeping in mind, if you are too high, you will see that in the whites of their eyes, there's a really harsh shadow, and they will not have that glare. You want that glare. That's the detail.
And it makes the eyes the
Correct. And sometimes their lashes are so thick, it makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Okay, look at me. All right, sometimes I will literally walk over just to make sure it's in the right spot. I do actually see a bit of a shadow, which means we are too high. Like that. Okay, I like that. All right, I'm gonna back up where you guys are. And I actually don't want the lampshade behind her head this time. Okay, what's wrong with her left arm right now?
Straight.
Straight. No, God doesn't do straight lines. We're gonna. Okay. All right. I actually think I love where you placed your hands, smallest part of the waist. That's so natural for a model to do, but not for a client. They will not know what to do. I think you should take your left hand here and like touch the jacket, or your hair's not down, so yeah, touch the jacket here very playfully. I like that. That looks good. Okay.
Casey, what about her right leg? It looks like she's...
I can't see it at the
Exactly.
moment,
Okay.
so I don't care.
Okay.
Now, when you have plywood on the bed, see how she's sinking down super low?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Now we can see a little bit more. That's beautiful. Okay, I know, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure everyone's taking it in. I actually think you should take that off of your shoulders and let it hang. Ooh, I like that better. That's beautiful. Okay, bring your left hand like this, like you're touching the... Ooh, that's it right there. Your right hand needs to relax like you love the way your skin feels here. Beautiful. All right, let me go ahead and capture that. Looking at my camera, please. Okay, we're gonna go through some facial expressions. All right, keep that facial expression right there. Cute. Look down with your eyes. Smile big. Look down while you smile. Perfect. Now a real smile, not that fake one. I can tell when you're faking it, okay?
I don't care for it.
Okay, well, if it's that's a good example, actually. I was gonna just tell like a fart joke or something to try to make you really laugh. See that? That's what you want right there. Those are the ones the clients love. Okay? All right. All right, give me that. Just hear me out here. Give me that real smile. Yes, I love it. Look at Calvin back here. Perfect. Cute. Okay, relax your expression. I want you to let your mouth relax a little bit more, and I want you to look at your own butt. Pretty. Okay, that back arm's a little too straight. Put a bend in that for me. You know what? Take your hand like you're lifting your jacket up off. Holding it back. That's cute. Oh, I like that. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3. Look into the camera for me. Okay, look that direction. Totally turn your face towards that wall. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to smile really big, but I want you to close your eyes and just let your head fall back like you're having an actually awesome time today, okay? You know what, tip, if that's hurting too much, take that shoe off. I can't see that foot anyway. Take that shoe off. You don't need it.
Take too long to put that on.
Oh, okay.
This the whole shoe.
Up to you.
Oh my gosh. Holy
Wow. Okay, well, we just did a standing, so it's actually a perfect time. We can transition to kneeling. Sitting, standing, kneeling's next. Perfect. Okay. Now, this is not going to be comfortable for the average person. Most women can't actually sit like this. So if I can have you create just a little space between your knees, what I'm looking for is a triangle shape. So this is a rectangle. This would be a triangle, right? Our feet are together, our knees are apart. Perfect. Now, also with average women, because you're not going to get women like this all the time, so I'm going to prepare you. Okay? If they're all the way down like this, it's going to accentuate cellulite. So I'm actually going to have you, once my camera's up, pop up just like an inch or two. Okay? When you do that, I actually do want you to grab your straps again, and I want you just to let your head fall back. Can you fake laugh for me? You're so cute already. Yes, do that. Close your eyes and ha 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 ha. All right. So I just caught something. My light is looking super flat. So I need to move it. She moved, now I need to move it. I could actually have her move towards the foot of the bed a little bit to help. You have the option of moving the model or moving the light. In most cases, I will move the light, even though I know I should probably move the model. But that's just how I work. I don't follow all the rules, okay? All right. I'm gonna bring this down just a little bit. All right.
You need your step stool, shorty?
Yes, actually, if I can get it.
Don't do her like that.
Are you from New York?
Okay.
No, I'm from Chile.
Really?
Do you want to?
I was close. I was hearing you stuff.
She has no shadow.
I'm going to put it behind your feet.
Where's the real shadow? It looks, it's just flat.
It's so far under your seat, you'll never.
There's light on the back of her,
Thank
which
you
is
so
really
much.
nice, but there should be shadow here. She's too evenly lit. Too evenly lit. I want the shadow on this. I want it to look really cinematic.
Y'all not gonna tell me I'm
She doesn't have the sun here, right? There's plenty of sunlight when it's the sun. So,
I've seen examples of what you were talking about, flat.
yes, it's flat. I would not be happy with this. There's no shadows on her face that
I see
shape
what
her
you're talking
face at
about.
all.
And then go to one that you're happy with.
We just sold my parents.
See the difference?
It passed. We just sold my house.
Would you get rid of the lampshade or would you?
No.
Excuse me.
It's in the room. It's naturally. Don't you think it would look weirder to have light coming from there, but no lamp back there?
I've had clients that they take it off.
You know what?
Everybody want to see this?
Bring them down.
So this is a flat light. Look.
So it looks like this is something.
Do you see how flat that looks? There's not a lot of shadow.
Yeah.
But look at that.
Oh my God.
So I want to shoot that cinematic, dramatic, Days of Our Lives type thing. Okay.
And so you did that with more just by moving the lights.
I'm gonna move it away from her just a tiny bit. Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Is that floor lamp a bit distracting? Should it be there?
It should be there because it is there. Because you're in a bedroom. And if there's light back there that's hitting her, but there's no lamp, then it's not going to make sense to view. So we're doing a motivated lighting style. So we're looking where the light already is and then adding more to it so you can actually see it. These lights aren't bright enough to give her the light that I'm trying to create, that Playboy glow. I want her to have that Playboy glow. She can't, that's not gonna be good. So, especially since her hair's so dark.
Excuse me.
Texture to her hair, I love it so much. I want to see it. She wants to see it. She pays to get it done that way. You want to show that off, okay? Sorry.
So,
Laura, come in here, honey. I'm here. Sorry. I want you to come in here.
so you prefer the brighter, glowy kind of boudoir as opposed to the dark and moody?
Dark and moody. It's like a
Well, I know, but I've had clients that's what they wanted, and I kind of like it myself.
Oh, sure.
but
It's trendy, just like sepia and selective color.
yeah, it's gonna change. But
It's
so, but
super-
you do. That's what you do. the
Yeah,
brighter.
she paid to get her, well, not her, but they paid to get the hair and makeup done. They're not coming to you to not be seen.
That's
They wanna
what
be
I said.
seen.
That's what I said. This one girl, I mean, she was young, she was beautiful, the whole thing. She went a dark mood, she had dark hair, it was a dark background. I said, you can't even see her.
Right, why? Why bother even doing it
But
if
she-
you're not gonna
she-
be seen? If you don't wanna be seen, I'll just shoot your butt. Or like,
Well, if I get
leave it if that's
$2,500,
what you
$3,000,
want.
I'll give
Yeah,
it to
nobody
her.
pays thousands of dollars to not be seen at all. That doesn't even make sense. Absolutely. All right. So we did something sitting, we did something standing, we did something kneeling, and we learned that the light wasn't right because she had absolutely no depth here on the side of her face. I know you're so from hot here, I'm sorry. Okay, so what's next? Sitting, standing, kneeling, what?
Lay down.
Laying down.
Or something.
Very, very right. Okay, so let's just do something that I normally always do.
Are you going up or where we
I'm
going?
gonna have you lay on your belly right here. I want your upper body on this corner. I want your feet going back towards that.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna lengthen the body. Okay, scoot back towards the middle of the bed a little bit for me. Here. Yeah, I'm actually having you go a little bit more middle. If there was a straight line between this corner and that, that's the one I want you laying on. All right, come towards me. I almost want to like jump up there with her and show this. All right.